Today, a very bittersweet day for the Blue Jays.
Certainly, anytime you're trading Roy Halladay, probably the greatest player this franchise has had and probably will have. Definitely, we're not. That's always tough to give him up, but he made it very clear to us that it was highly probable he was going to leave at the end of the year. We weren't going to have the opportunity to keep him, and we did what we could to extract the best value that we could, and we're very excited about the three young players that we got. We think they have a chance to be three above-average impact players and part of our core going forward.
Let's break down for us each of the players you got. Obviously, let's start with the key to the trade for you. Kyle Drabick, who had Tommy John surgery in 2007, certainly one of the top pitching prospects in baseball. Break him down a little bit for the fans so they can really know what to expect long-term from Kyle.
Sure. Kyle Drabick was absolutely a key component of this trade. Someone I think Philadelphia was very reluctant to give up. They weren't willing to give him up early on, and then over time they finally said yes. But pitched last year at 21, power arm starter up to 96, pitches 92 to 94, plus curveball in the makings of a pretty good changeup. His changeup's not there right now, but the action on it is very good, and he just hasn't needed to use the pitch a whole lot. But even more impressive than anything else is this is an intense, competitive kid. He's a bulldog. He comes after guys, and at 21 with his plus stuff, we think this guy has a chance to be a front of the rotation type starter for us.
Alex, obviously the Phillies were one of the teams that have been out there mentioned as a suitor for Roy Halladay. When did this really start to pick up with the Phillies, and when did the Mariners become involved?
I'd say this really picked up with the Phillies the week leading up to the winter meetings, and then certainly at the meetings we had a lot of intense dialogue. At the winter meetings, I had a sense Ruben was open to moving Cliff Lee. We had all kinds of talks with respect to three-way and four-way deals. He was trying obviously very hard to acquire the right package of players that we hoped to get. I gave him some names I liked on some of the other teams. So there was a lot of scenarios that we bounced back and forth. But I'd say at the meetings is when this thing really started to come forward.
Alex, let me ask you a question. Did the Red Sox and Yankees at any time put Buchholz, Chamberlain, or Hughes in a trade proposal to you for Halladay?
You know what? Out of respect to both of those GMs and to both teams, I don't think it's fair that I really comment on who they're willing to trade. And also out of respect to those players, I mean, those players are all on those teams and they need to be there. So, that's really a question I'd almost put towards Brian Cashman and Theo Epstein with respect to who they're involved with, trades, and what the offers were.
We're talking Alex.
Was your preference, Alex, to trade him out of the division, or didn't that make a difference for you?
Ideally, he wouldn't be in the division. That being said, and I made it clear to the clubs, if the best trade was in the division, we were certainly prepared to do it, and we certainly had talks. So if trades were equal overall, we certainly would prefer to move him out of the division. At the end of the day, Philadelphia had the best trade for us.